What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the MMA Arena. Before we kick things off, make sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest fight updates. Now, let's dive straight into today's story. Dana White is under heavy fire after a UFC fighter came forward with a shocking story out of UFC China that has fans and fighters furious. Kiefer Crosbie, who recently competed at UFC Shanghai, revealed that after being brutally knocked out by Marc Diakiese, a fight that also included an illegal knee that should have been more than just a point deduction, he was left completely on his own. According to Crosbie, no doctor examined him, no concussion testing was done, and no brain scans were arranged. Nothing at all. Instead, he says he was simply stitched up and shoved into a taxi while suffering from a serious concussion and whiplash. Crosbie compared the treatment to being handled like a dog, and the way he described the experience, even that might be putting it lightly. This isn't an isolated situation either. Marc Diakiese also spoke up, sharing that he went through something similar after one of his fights. Left alone, with no support and nobody checking in. Crosbie didn't mince words either. He called the entire ordeal a senseless massacre, stressing that anyone watching could clearly see he was battered, bleeding, and in no condition to be rushed through without proper care. The bigger issue comes from the fact that when the UFC hosts events in countries without an official athletic commission, they essentially regulate themselves. They claim to follow Nevada State Athletic Commission rules, but those policies don't always cover real-time fighter safety in these situations, and it's leaving athletes at risk. Now that Crosbie's story is going viral, fans are calling the UFC out for negligence when it comes to protecting fighters, putting Dana White in the hot seat as the pressure grows for change in how the organization handles events worldwide. Here's Crosbie's own post from Instagram, word for word. Quote, "No doctor checked on me after the fight. No brain scan organized, no concussion test, or questions asked how I was doing, etc. No medication given, even though I have major concussion and whiplash. Just stitched up and effed in a taxi and good luck. Nobody gives a bollocks. It's a sick one. Yeah, put our lives on the line every time. And to be treated like a dog is just disgraceful behavior. Anyone with a freaking brain cell can see in this clip I'm distorted from the knee, with blood in my eyes, and clearly shouldn't be making decisions that quick. Makes me sick, honestly. Welcome to the big leagues." That powerful message has struck a nerve across the MMA community. Crosbie's words highlight what many fighters fear when they step into the cage abroad, that once the fight is over, their safety isn't the UFC's top priority. With more fighters now sharing similar experiences and fans demanding answers, Dana White and the UFC will be forced to address these growing concerns about fighter treatment and medical care outside of US soil. And that's all for today's breakdown. Thanks for watching the MMA Arena. Don't forget to subscribe, drop a like, and hit the notification bell so you never miss the latest stories from the MMA world. Until next time, stay tuned and stay safe.